What's going on, Canes fans, and welcome to episode number 7 of Walking and Venting with Coop. And it's exactly what it sounds like it is. I walk along the edge of my property and I vent about a hot topic when it comes to the Miami Hurricanes. And I post a new episode every single week on Sundays or Mondays. And man, I have a topic today that I'm going to have to try my best to keep my blood pressure down when talking about this. So apparently the only way we could beat Pitt this last Saturday is by cheating. Yes, you heard that correctly. We cheated against Pitt. It's all over all of the Pitt forums and social media. And the NCAA actually smacked us on the wrist and put out a statement. Hold up. I've actually got it written down here. That way I don't get it wrong. My speech is already messing up because I'm getting mad. Miami violated, this is official from the NCAA. Miami violated NCAA football playing rule 1-4-12, which is coaches' phones, headsets, and communication devices, and is being issued a public reprimand and a 20% reduction in communication devices against Georgia Tech this coming up Saturday. So what exactly does that mean? You are limited to a total of 23 communication devices on the field during a game, and basically the NCAA investigated us and they found that we had more than 23 headsets, or we had 23 headsets and a coach had their cell phone on them or something like that. How many over was it? I can't confirm. Did we have 30, 35, 40? Was it only one? I don't know for sure. Either way, the decision that they make against us, the consequences are the same. A 20% reduction in communication devices against Georgia Tech. Now, let me roll back real quick just so you guys understand my point of view on this. No, I don't think we cheated against Pitt to beat them. That was me just hyping up the video at the beginning where I was like, well, we cheated to beat Pitt. But let me tell you something. That's what all the Pitt fans think. Head over to any Pitt forum. Head over to any post by a Pitt fan on Twitter. The only way Miami could beat us is because they cheated. I knew it. I knew we were better than Miami, but you know what? They had 24 headsets on the field. I knew something didn't seem right. There was no way they could put up that many points. There was no way that we could take down Kenny Pickett, potential Heisman candidate. We had the Coastal on lock, but they had Lashley had his cell phone in his pocket. He must have been watching the ACC network broadcast live during the game, and he took advice from the announcers, and he changed up his play calling because of that. Now, I'm making all that up, but there's probably a Pitt fan out there that has said that. I wouldn't doubt it. But they are crying and complaining, and it got to the point that the NCAA did a little investigation, and they slapped us on the wrist for that. So let's talk about it for a second. Number one, we didn't flip and cheat to win the Pitt game. We beat you guys straight up. And I'm not going to deny you got a pretty good football team. But we beat you straight up. The reason why this gets me heated is, what about all those flops by the Pitt players and the ones that actually did get called and we got penalized for them? I don't usually edit these, but play the clip right here of the Pitt player flopping, and we got penalized for it. Yeah, so what do you think about that? You know what I think? I think that there should be a penalty for flopping. And I know people are going to be like, Coop, but you can't really differentiate between if it's really a flop or if he really did get, knocked down and this and that. Bro, you can tell. Don't tell me that you can't tell. The dude literally got up after that and started celebrating because he drew the flag. This is not the NBA, bro. If I want to watch flopping, I'll go watch LeBron James play in a Lakers game. Oh, that got under some of y'all's skin because some of you are LeBron James fans. I used to be, but man, dude spends too much time arguing for a call that he didn't get instead of running back on the other side of the court and helping his team play defense. But this is about football. This is not about basketball. This ain't the NBA. Hashtag stop making football soft. I get, like, trying to protect the quarterbacks and, even the targeting stuff. Most of the time they get it right. Don't lead with the crown of the helmet. Don't launch and all that stuff. But flopping should be penalized if there is enough evidence against you. They should go back. Every one of those should be reviewed. And if the player was actually flopping, it should be a 15-yard penalty against the flopper for flopping to discourage it. And then he should be ejected. Learn a lesson. Stop flopping. So that's why I'm getting heated, is because they actually called that, and then there were several times that Pitt players continued to try to, and then when the refs didn't throw it, all the Pitt fans were booing and yada yada, and then all those missed holding calls and all the other BS. But no, instead of investigating the officiating crew and the refs, we get investigated, which is, kind of ironic and funny that we get slapped on the wrist with this by the NCAA after we beat back-to-back ranked opponents that were close to being at the top of their conference. So NC State, right behind Wake Forest in the Atlantic. Pitt would have locked down the Coastal if they would have beat us. So all of a sudden, we start wreaking some havoc in the ACC, shuffling things up, and then they decide, you know what? It looks like Miami had too many communication devices, so we're going to have to make that public and put that out there that they cheated against Pitt. And maybe, the NCAA isn't specifically saying like, hey, they cheated, but that's the way that Pitt fans and other college football fans are taking it, because we violated NCAA rules. So we cheated, right? Man, that's so much BS. It truly... I feel like, and I'm going to say this, and I don't mean it in the way that you take it, okay? Most likely. When I'm going to say, you know what? We back. And what I mean by that is, I don't mean we're back to being a championship caliber team. I mean we're back to the us against the world, man. Because that seems to be, I guess that never really truly left, the us against the world thing. Because we always feel like the refs are out to get us, and nobody really likes us, and they try to nitpick and all these other different things against us. But I feel like now that this has happened, after we just took down the 18th ranked NC State Wolfpack and the 17th ranked Pittsburgh Panthers, it's us against the world, man. They are going to hit us with every little thing that they possibly can, especially if we start winning. And I'm going to go ahead and warn you guys. It's only going to get worse if we do continue to keep winning football games. If we keep making an impact, we keep shaking things up, it's only going to get worse. So, I think that's really all that I wanted to say in this one. To some of you, it may not be that big of a deal because, does 20% less communication devices really impact us against Georgia Tech? I don't think so, bro. Take half of them away. For all I care. We are going to line it up, and we are going to spank Georgia Tech all up and down the field on both sides of the ball. Use it as, what did everybody say, bulletin board material. Pitt fans think we cheated. So let's go out and show them that we can still rock Georgia Tech's world with 20% less communication device. It just sounds so stupid, man. Oh, man. Miami cheated against Pitt. See, man. We shouldn't have won. We weren't good enough to beat that Pitt team. Man, really what has me worked up, and the reason why I wanted to vent about it, is just because all the Pitt fans just whining and boo-hooing on social media, man. That's why I wanted to vent about it. And I hope that they see this. And I hope that they comment and they let me know how they feel about it. Man. Now, I honestly, what this episode was going to be was another one about Manny Diaz. More than half of my episodes have all been about Manny Diaz, because now all of a sudden there's this news out that, Streeter with Footballville on a live stream said that Blake James is officially gone. They're just kind of working out all the details and whatnot. And then there's other places that have said Blake James has been gone, but he's just staying till the end of the season. Some people have also said the same about Manny Diaz, but then all these other things are coming to light now. I'm not going to get into that in this one. I'm not saying anything, and I'm not going to pretend like that I know more than what I do know. We'll see. We'll see. So I might even have to make another video that's not a walking and venting. Just keep an eye out. This might be a double upload day. And I wanted to also talk about what might happen if Blake was gone. This man, I'm not going to pose that question in this video. I'm not going to, because we're not going to get into it. This one is about the NCAA violation against Miami in the Pitt game. I don't think, let me check and see if I had another point I wanted to make or anything. No, that's it. Just vent a little bit with me. Come on. The point of these is to just walk and talk and vent. Get it all out. It kind of lowers my stress level for the week. Getting to vent to you guys and then chop it up and talk about it down in the comment section. I feel like it's just being nitpicking and petty, and I think they got it out for us, bro. But we already knew that. Let me know your feelings about it down in the comment section. How often has that ever even been like called against a team before? Like maybe it has and I've just not paid attention to it, and then now that it's happening to us, I'm seeing it. Maybe they call it every week. Let me know if you've seen this violation against other teams, because I haven't, but surely it's happened in the past. I don't know. But thank you guys so much for watching. I realize I try to do these on Sundays and it's a day late. I appreciate every single one of you so much, especially, I do play favorites, because especially those of you who watch these all the way to the end. Thank you so much. It means the world to me that you've sat here and listened to me vent for 12 minutes. Go say what's up to a Pitt fan on social media and kind of aggravate them a little bit, because they've earned it for this one, man. They have definitely earned it for this one. So until next time, guys, remember, we're all one big happy college football family. But at the end of the day, I gotta say, even if we're cheaters, I guess, it's always better when you get to rep the U. Coach Coop, peace out. Man, I'll see y'all later.